Hey guys, love and light. Come on in, come on in, come in. This is at 2:03 a.m. on the 13th of Friday. Love and light. Come on in with the right energy. Guys, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, guys. It's all collective of Reteens family. We come over here with power. So come over here with the right energy or you're going to get up out of here, okay? That is something that's very important over here with Ask Big Mama. I'm a healer. I'm a spiritualist. I'm your friend. I'm your grandmother, your auntie, your friend. Don't want to be an enemy, but it is what it is. You know, we got a lot of things that's going on. We back, guys. We are back. It's been 6 years, guys. And for the ones who used to follow Big Mama, let people know that I am back. I was very sick from them strokes, and we made it. It's been a long uh, walk in these last 7 years, and I'm so thankful to be here. And all the love, oh my goodness, the love, my goodness. From YouTube, I thank you so much, baby. Y'all were there for me and my daughter when nobody else was, so I'm thankful. Remember, this is a paid channel as well. Don't forget that. You can also get private readings with me outside of here. So since I've been back on, I've probably did 10 readings since I started. Remember, guys, I did have couple strokes, so sometimes my words could be crazy, but I takes my time and do the best that I know how, okay? So we're going to get started, y'all. This is going to be a powerful reading today. And this is talking all about exposure and karma. So I don't know what type of karma a lot of y'all is walking around here right now. But the spirit said we're going to have to talk about this, okay? It's in the energy. So we're going to talk about it, okay? I don't make this about me because it ain't about me. It's about to get this information out here. And I go by the spirit. I don't go about me. So I guess it's a lot of exposure that's going through all over the world right now and a lot of karma. It's not for karma for just poor people, but and rich, okay? So whatever you putting out, so it shall be, is coming back. And this new karma that's coming through right now, it ain't playing no games for nobody. And I don't care if you talk about relationships, business, fake ass friends, fake ass husbands and wives, badass kids. I don't care what it is. Exposure is here. And we're going to get down to it. And sometimes it can get real deep up in here. Love and light, baby. Remember, you guys, I'm doing live. So that means, you know, give the comments real small until I get done doing the reading. And then you can ask me one question. And at that time, if you want 3 cards for $10, you can dollar Ask Big Mama Soaps. You can always get donations, 10, 20, or 30. That helps with our channel. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get to the spirit right now. Universe, I want to thank you, creator of everything, all my Orishas, my ancestors and my Orishas. Closer to the sun, I want to thank you for all the blessings. I want to thank you for all the great information that I'm going to share with the collective. It is not about me. It's about everybody else. And use me as a vessel to open up this, I don't know what, open energy. Get us away from that low vibrating energy to high vibrable, you know, energy. So God, use me with my speech and different things like that so I can give this beautiful message. All right, so we're going to get down to it, guys. We're going to get down to the T. Hey, love and light, love and light. So we're talking about exposure and karma. That's something that's very serious right now because a lot of y'all sitting in it. Sometimes it could be generation. Sometimes it could be the shit that you put out, right? Not being fair, not being honest. But whatever it is real. I don't worry about the number of people watching me. It was meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm not here to kiss. I ain't about to convince. I ain't about to do none of that, all right? So we're going to be about to get down to the business. All right, this is what the Spirit got for us today for exposure and karma. What are some of the things that needs to come in right now? What are some of the things we need to do? What is about all the healing that needs to come through from the collective? What are some of the things that we can do to move things around from negative to positive? Getting away from low vibrating energy to high vibe, okay? Exposure. I don't care what the exposure is, but we're going to get down to it. Because see, a lot of y'all walking around here in illusions too much for me. Ain't nobody learning. What I tell you, some y'all walking around here with grudges towards other people. I don't care if it's your kids, your families, whatever. Y'all need to let that shit go. Let it go. You're putting intents over people's lives. People don't understand the power of an intent. Well, you speak it out your mouth, so it shall be. So if a person say, I hate you, I hope you die, that's a curse over top of your life. You got to be careful of people in the intents over your life. Very important. Don't come over here with that. Do I look like a clean? Do I look like I got dick? Don't come over here with that bullshit because I get your ass out of here immediately. I don't play that games. Your mama's a man. Get your ass up here. You don't see nothing but pussy but ticks over here, baby. Now, you could be in here or get your ass out. Which one you want to do? So I don't play no games to nobody. I eat your ass up. I don't give two shits. Match your shit and watch your mouth. But like I said, you know, the grudges that people are walking away with is so sad. People are walking away from their mom and dad for 10 years, their kids and everything. But, okay, you had a problem. Now, it's some situations to where it's just so bad to where the exposure never came out. Somebody never got healed. And this is why the problems is right now. It's some people out here doing black magic on people. Y'all men go out here and lay with these girls, playing with them. These bitches sitting your asses down. Taking everything that you thought you had. You walking around here, your pickle not working, your money ain't coming, flowing through. Your life is a mess because you done went over there and messed with one of them girls, broke their hearts, and then tear your ass up. Now you got to come to ask Big Mama to get the shit up off of you. That's what I do. Monday through Sunday. I'm playing no games with y'all. I ain't about to convince nobody. Y'all ain't got to even watch Ask Big Mama. I know what I do. Okay? See, what it is, a lot of y'all ain't ready for what I got for you. Y'all used to them fake ass bitches on her YouTube, but I'm real. I don't need cards. I'll eat your ass up spiritually. But I used to have fun. Okay? It gets real down up in this shit over here. You know, when I speak, I speak values. This something that's going through in the families right now, and this exposure. And I'm seeing a lot of kids. Y'all guys will see a lot of this with the pastors and everything, closest people, everything that's been going on forever, but it's been closed, okay? The network is big now. Now, Babylon has fallen. And everything in her, they picked it to, how they say, they picked her like a whore in the Bible. So everything in her hand that you done ate from is about to fall. So this is why you see right now all the exposure right now, right? And all the karma, okay? Because somebody was ready for the shit to hit. God was ready for the shit to happen. Because you know what? It's been a lot of kids that has been very hurt. Some of these, we talk about, we going all the way back to Victoria times, all the way up today. Your run is over. And this exposure right now. Right now. So ain't nobody going to be escaped for nothing. I don't care what you do. Because God wants everything to align. Here's the thing. We have never been aligned. We've been allied to, but we've never been aligned. And this is why a lot of people sitting in illusions. They use the churches for illusions. So they can mask all the nasty shit that they've been doing for years. So what goes down comes back. Hey, baby, how are you? You the one made the put the payment in, didn't you? For the 3 cards? I'll get you, I think, when I get done with the reading, okay? But yeah, it's just like, why? But I thank God for deliverance. I thank you that you're opening up, because baby, the babies. These last 3 days, and I've been watching about this stuff that's been going on, and my soul is sick. And I'm trying to figure out, how can a woman, a 10-year-old general, I can understand her being a woman, don't care about women or children. I really believe that bitch is a reptile. A reptile. I really do. I think she's a part of the reptiles, because she has no life in her. Scary. She feels nothing. So it makes me think, was you a part of all that with the kids and stuff like that? People hide their masks and their names all the time. But when you see a woman that don't have no love for children and women, just don't seem right to me. But I asked the universe 5 years ago. I told my daughter, in the industry, music and everything, it was going to be a lot of murders and everything, rappers and everything. I spoke this shit 5 years ago, and I told my daughter, it's about to be a fall. And I told my daughter, the government was already been dead for 5 years. There's no more government. It's been gone. And I told my daughter, just sit back and watch. You're going to see the exposure. I said this 5 years ago on TikTok. All the way to the planes falling on the grounds. I did that a year before it hit. So I'm glad the exposure is here, because we're trying to heal right now. The mother is healing. The land is healing. The earth is healing. And spirituality is coming back where it was supposed to be. So we won't be getting to the point to where we got to be confused with the religion. No, because you're going to have a connection with the spirit. You see what I'm saying? With that the connection itself. So it's all this shit, it has to leave, because they're not only just doing this, and this is what people have a hard time living a spiritual life, because you got churches and stuff that's doing the black magic and different things like that inside the churches. And they're putting the shit down on healers and stuff that is, we're bad. No, we're not bad. We are healing you from the shit that they're putting out here. So this shit is deeper than what you guys even think. Okay? What I just say, they are spiritual haters. Let me keep you closed. Let me keep you in the illusions where you don't see the truth. All the way from here into the giants and everything. Everything has been masked and lied to. They hate on your spirituality. They're going to hate on your light, and they're going to hate on your magic and your power. What is the magic? The magic is in you. It's you getting conscious of the things that you need to do, so you don't have to find yourself in a situation where you getting exposed and karma is hitting you. Because right now, all this karma that's coming through is coming down the pop line, and everybody is about to suffer from it. And if you see all life and everything that's going on right now, it's trickling down. You understand, not only our ancestors is running from us right now, they got their ancestors that want the shit to stay the same way. And if you don't be is no chance in it, this world ain't gonna be no good. So that's why you got all the Bill Gates and the one with the cards. You got Trump and all those other ones. You talk about all the way to the stores, all the way to the ones that used to do the pictures for our kids and shit like that. This is a whole network of exposure and karma that's sitting, and you guys going to see it real time. What I tell you, the wolf is sheep clothing. They've been sitting in front of our faces forever. They can't hide no more. Everything that you thought you was going to do for centuries is done. Your run is over. People see you now. You can't hide behind the KKK no more. You can't hide behind nothing. You can't hide behind the people in the government. You cannot hide anymore. From the schools and everything, traffic and everything, all of them was in a part of it. Everybody's in a big pool. It's a whole network. This shit is deeper than you guys. Over 9 million files. Come on now. This is not something that just started. This has been lifetimes. Okay? But somebody said enough is enough. The babies are crying through the grounds. And they're speaking. And we hear you. And we're sending all beautiful energy to every baby that has lost, young woman, all of them. And anybody who even opened their mouths, you understand, it ain't just in the industry, it's in the world. This the whole collection. This the whole connection. So you got to be mindful of everything that you do. So the wolves is in sheep clothing. They coming to devour. What you wouldn't think it was coming for us? They already had a playbook for everything. So that's why exposure has to happen. Because if it don't happen, we're never going to heal. We're never going to go to the next level. We're going to be stagnant forever. Thank you, Spirit. Give me some more information for the collective. Listen, what did I just say? They want to force what they believe onto us. That's why that book ain't nothing but a book of spells. Huh. When I read that book, all 66 books, only thing I seen about slaving somebody, taking somebody. Okay? The book of Psalms ain't nothing but a book of spells. The one book that I really like in there is about Proverbs, because that's about wisdom. Wisdom is the principal things. But when I think of from Genesis all the way down, when you think about it, they were talking about land with family, children, all type of stuff. Don't see that? And if we go all the way down to back to the end, that was just a playbook. So you think about, we talking about the Masons and different things like that. Y'all worried about Bert Simpson. They already knew they was going to do this shit. They ain't predicting shit. This is the book that they made for us to deal with and figure it out yourself. This ain't shit stupid. But when you're conscious, you understand. I don't listen to religion because I know it's a farce. It's them same ones that sit in the pulpit that's messing with children. And they've been doing it for years, all the way down to the Boy Scouts. All that. So Spirit is exposing everything right now. They want to force things on you. They want to force their ways on us. They want to use us. They want to do what they want to do. See, you get people that want to play God. You're not God. Okay? You're not God. You're not. So what you thought it wasn't going to stop, the devil is just as powerful as God on this side. And he has to have his minions do his work. And my goodness, they're doing it very good. I always tell people, just think about God gave us 10% of mine. Just imagine if God gave us 100%. Look what man has done. The white man. And I was going to say, because they're the ones who control everything. It ain't the black man. It ain't the Chinese man. It's the white man. They're the ones in control. So what they're doing, they forcing everything for our foods, to the meds, everything. They want our kids to be the fattest the fuck. Told us 3 meals a day. Use a fucking lie. You don't need 3 meals today. That's why we fuck as hell. Fat as hell. You need a small meal, and you want little things during the day. Nuts, vegetables, and fruit. 1 meal a day. I'm glad you white. I hope you're right. There's some good white people out here, some bad one out here too. Love who you are, honey, because I love being black. African. We ain't scared about that. If you feel that's a title because you white, that ain't good. That ain't good shit because your ancestors was fucked up. That ain't nothing to be happy about unless you doing something different. Let's talk about it. Shit. What you talking about? You sound proud of everything. Okay, well, you know, but we're going to get your prejudice ass up out of here. See what I'm saying? The devil. They come in all kind of ways. You see what I'm saying? They can't wait to try. They going to try that shit here to me because I sent it back to the sender. Oh, it's too deep. It's too deep. But see, like I said, and I said it again, and I speak with power. They is the reason why we in the situation. And this is why the exposure is coming through. And for all my white people, y'all ain't bad. Your ancestors fucked y'all up. Y'all got to understand that, just like we got to understand our ancestors, why our ancestors let the motherfuckers do what the fuck they wanted to do to your ass, and y'all was okay with it. Okay? I'm my ancestors, but I'm not my ancestors. Let's talk about that shit. Because while y'all figuring out, we trying to figure out why we allow this shit to go on, while we walk silence and let y'all do what the fuck y'all thought y'all was going to do. But when you least youngins and the new energy that we in today, we ain't playing that shit. We for war, spiritually, and whatever else. So, yeah. We love everybody because half of our families mixed with white people anyways. I don't understand why anybody prejudiced anymore. Half of us mix, and here's the thing. I tell people, y'all want to cry about this white and black shit. Everything comes from a black woman. White people, you are black people. You are light-skinned versions of me. Everything that comes from a human, it comes from a black woman. We push out every color of man. White people can't do that. When they go all the way back to them bones and different things like that, everything is black. So when you think about the Creator building families all over the world, he didn't just put black people on one part of the world, all over the world. So when you're dark and you're on cold places, what happened? Your skin becomes fair, your hair becomes fair, and your skin changes. You're black. So if you think about a black person all over the world to China, what you see? Black. Buddha was black. Ain't nobody white got big ass, nappy ass hair like that. When you think about Noah and his children the person I'm dissing is Cush, K-U-S-E. He was the blackest child of Noah. So before y'all want to get up here and talk about y'all prejudice, and I don't know where y'all got that book, but we know it came to the book. Y'all know who told y'all black was ugly and dark and different things. If you look into the dissertation place, when you put white in there, it's white, clear, beautiful, light. Black, form, no light in it. Dark, gloomy, dangerous, everything, all spells. So that's why they felt okay to feel that, oh, that skin is so nasty. It was against. Okay? But now understand it, because they had to tell you. They had to let you know that your ass is black. That's like you can see a black woman right here and go see a white woman look just like you. Come on, let's talk about it. Period and period. I'm telling you. So I tell the people, when you want to talk about, use the N-word and everything, you're one too. You're just a light version of me. I don't know where y'all get this shit. I remember they did a study years ago in the South, I think in Alabama, and they wanted to see, because they wanted an all-white county. So they had to take blood. I don't know, y'all look it up on YouTube. And they got over 500 races, and they took blood. Guess what's in their blood? Black. You can't kill yourself. Your ancestors Your ancestors, who we are, was black. They ran his ass up out his own town. You can't run for who you really are. It's exposure that y'all can't deal with. That's why y'all can't get it. Your ass is black. And once you understand that, you'll see. When you think about that Flax sister who they used her sales, why you think everything that's winning? Because it was her sales that healing you, and it came from a black woman. So I'm gonna need y'all to get educated about who you are. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like white people. I ain't gonna lie. But as I grew up and learned that it's all came from one mother, why did they do? They had to have a divide. They had to. So that's why we see the most horrible things that's going on in our lives right now. That's her right, Henry Lake. That's her. Miss Lax. And they went through the whole family. They tested the whole family because they needed them genes. Exposure. You better learn who you are, where you came from. I don't argue with white people no more because I let them know you black. What we gonna argue for? Because you are. You just a spin off of us. And that's all it is. It ain't monkeys. It ain't chimps. It ain't none of that. It's from the mother. And once you guys understand that, y'all gonna start winning. Because, honey, the exposure is here, baby. The karma is here. It's not playing no games with nobody. And I know this is a deep ass reading today, but it's time for us to get down to this shit. Wasting time. We don't have no more time. They don't have no time. They don't have, listen, their 8,000 years is up. The mask is off. You cannot put something in if it's not coming out. It is here. All the lies from the supper, the 12 people sitting at the table was all African men. Everything you see is African. Y'all better quit lying to your damn self. You better educate yourself. She said, I worked in an Africa Center school and they were being attacked. Exactly. Because they don't want us to know who we are. Too late, because the universe done got us conscious, baby. And we standing on business. We're no longer stuck. None of us are stuck. Not just black, all of us been lied to. We're not stuck anymore. Chinese people, you're black. Mexicans, you're black. It's the truth. With the man in wheelchairs had the mother in a vault. They already know. But they want us to be stupid. That's why you think about in the black eaters of the community. When they take our kids to school, they don't teach our kids shit. The Jewish men said that we don't teach our kids shit. We teach our own. We make the best books and everything. That's why our kids are so fucking stupid. Because they made sure their ass was going to be dumb. Let me give these little young people these books with no education. Let's get them through the fucking the school, sent them all the way to age 12, and they ass don't know shit. Then we'll let them walk across the stage and tell them they know something. And then but after that, they ass don't know how to pay time. They don't know how to pay. They don't know how to do time. They don't know about money. They don't know shit. Let me put some alcohol in the city. Let me get guns, all that. You ain't got to worry about it. They killed each other. It's some bullshit. That's right. Child allowed to be a bat. I remember when my daughter I moved to Texas. My kids are so behind because in Ohio, they don't teach your kids shit. My kids had to struggle when it came to Texas, because the way they teach their kids is so powerful there. You're going to be on it. And because half of this white shit where we lived there, we was in Plano. That's where nothing but money. So my kids went to a school with rich people. And my kids really had to struggle to catch up because that bullshit that they was teaching our kids in Canton, Ohio, kids is dumb to the fuck. The work was so easy, a kid could understand it. So when we came back to Ohio, my daughter was so advanced to where, like, damn, she just whipped through the shit like it was nothing because they wasn't teaching our kids anything. And you know, when I think about anything too, when I go back to education, why was it so important for them to push milk, white milk and brown milk on the black people? Knowing we wasn't never supposed to put that shit in our kids' bodies anyways, because of mucus, all that type of shit. I'm trying to figure out all the shit that they did when we were children. It's profound with me. I'm thinking about that. They pushed that fucking milk on us when we was children. I hate milk because we was never supposed to consume that shit. They told us don't feed our kids with our breasts. But when I think about my ancestors, they took our milk. And a lot of our ancestors' babies died because they had to feed them because they knew it's nourishing in them breasts. So what y'all was giving our kids, you wasn't giving us milk. You was giving us pus. Chocolate and white. See, we got to get to the point where we got to understand what this game really is. Yes. Go get you some regular almonds. Put them in a blender. You know, we got those strong blenders. Add a little bit of water up in there. Put it in cheese flour and you got milk. But why did they give us pus? And we wonder why. See, I had the opportunity to be on the farm in Mississippi and stuff. So I got to see shit. Well, my great-great-grandmother, she died of what? When she died, I had not too long started, I think I was like in my 20s when great-great-grandmama died. She died of 112 in Mississippi. And everything that she did on her land, she raised everything and she made everything. And I never seen grandmama now use milk all the time. And when they did, it was for cheese. Because after that, it's what? Pus? Ain't that many motherfucking cows. Come on now. And that's why your bodies can't deal with the shit because it wasn't supposed to be in your goddamn body anyways. And why our kids so sick. This ain't no lie. This is the truth. See, they threaten to keep us stagnant. It's like giving a gun with the bullets in it, shooting. And we wonder why our fucking kids so fat and shit. When I was raising my damn kids, it wasn't no cookies, it wasn't no chips, it wasn't nothing. I made sure my kids had good meals. I made my kids lunches on purpose because I didn't like the shit they was giving my kids. And being a spiritual woman, at that time, I wasn't really into my shit because I was scared of it. But Spirit told me what to do, what not to do. And that's what I did with my kids. That's what my kids are doing today. I just knew spiritually that something was not right. And I knew everything was threatened. That's why our kids come up with that ups and shit. Where all our kids is mentally sick right now. What you think that shit come from? Yellow 8, yellow 5, yellow 6, all that shit that they put in your hair, you put into your kids' cereal and shit like that. Hello? And you wonder why. See, this is the time of exposure. We got to see what's going on. And when you get a chance to sit by yourself, you're like, damn, Big Mama, right. Shit just don't make no sense. The food don't even taste like it used to. I remember when a steak felt like, tastes like a steak. This shit today, I don't want none of that shit. When you been on the farm, you know it's a real chicken because the legs is that small. This big shit, chemicals. When you got a real pig in the hen, it ain't walking around with a whole bunch of rums, because you're going to make sure that they're treated the right way. That's why you see a lot of people walking around with big ass worms and through they stew and shit like that, eating that damn pork. And y'all say the other man's meat. No, that was for black people slop. It wasn't for us. If they got the part, they got the good parts. That's why we was using chitlins and all that shit, because that's all they had. So they used what they had to get to eat. So that's why we got soul food. See, it's a lot of shit that you guys, they don't want you guys to know about what it really is. So that's why we got so many people that's so unhealthy, because they had to learn how to survive on nothing. And if you think about life, it's trickling down today, and it's worse than it's ever been. But guess what? We're conscious now. We have the opportunity to change the way we live. It was a time where black people used to have gardens all the time. Everybody going back to the gardens again. Fresh shit, not that altar shit. People are putting their altars, there are gardens in the side their house to multiply natural things. And it will threaten anybody who go against the blueprint. I can't make this up. Can't. We got too many kids right now. Whatever is going with the new shots, all these kids is coming up with Opsum, whatever that shit called. Everybody, the industry and everything, what the fuck is they putting into this shit? That all these kids is coming out mentally fucked up. We used to have healthy babies. My grandchildren have that shit. And I'm like, that shit ain't never came through my bloodline. But it's my son's kids, both of them. My sister's brother, all of them. Come on now, if y'all don't see the bullshit, come on, Spirit, give me some more. We're talking about exposure, honey, and karma. What you put out, so it shall be. The Creator is about to turn this shit around. And I send it back to the center where the fuck it came from. Because enough is enough. We can't be sitting up in illusions anymore. Our kids are sick. Now we got this new shit. Mukbangs. Y'all ran to that. You know how many people on YouTube have died for mukbangs? Sitting like this with nothing but food. Food. Yeah, you making money, but your ass is dying fast. And then once they get thirsty with this shit, they can't let it go. Yes, them bug bangs is killing them. Like the one girl, and it was so sad. She sat there on that live, and she ate so bad to where she tore the stomach, and it killed her on live. It's okay to make money, but do it to the point to where they all dying from it, because the heart is only so big. Your arteries is only so big, and once they get clogged, and if you don't, it's over. Let's not talk about the medicine. Some people don't get big just for food. I blew up from all that Mexican, from them strokes. So all that shit was not helping me. It was taking me up out of here, and I had to let it go. I think they had me on like 30 pills. I had to take them every day, and I was getting worse. I said, oh no. I said, Merlin, I said, they're trying to take me out of here. I threw that shit in the trash. Do you hear me? I took my power back. I detoxed. I got my sour salt bitters and everything. And look at me today. Oh, yo, they weren't about to take me out. I'm conscious enough to understand that. Give me some more information. I know this is a powerful reading today, but hey, some of y'all too busy to understand what's going on. Only thing y'all want to do is make money. Y'all don't give a shit about what's going on in this real life. As long as it don't bother me, it's affecting your ass real bad. It's labels to everything. When I was in medical, every part of the body has a number. It's called coding. Everything from a broken nail is a code. It could be 0, 0, 0, 1, 5, 6, 9, 10, everything. Every part of your body is a code. Every part of your body. They conscious, but y'all not. Even with your foods, they got numbers over your food and let you know when it's good fruits down to bad ones. So if you see a label like I think it's green, it say 555. That's that low shit. When you getting them to the ones with the rich people shit, this shit being red labels and different things like that. They ain't gonna hurt themselves. They just gonna take us down. I can't make this shit up. Go look it up. What's the difference between the labels in the fruits and the vegetables? You gotta here's the thing. You got to educate your damn self. My speech is crazy because I had 4 stroke, but my mind is aware. I have a hard time because I got aphasia from the strokes, but my mind is there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't think because my words kind of crazy that I don't get it. Oh, I got it. I'm trying to teach you. Coming from 4 strokes. Some of y'all want to be in the clique so bad. Y'all don't want to learn nothing. If you just will talk about love, y'all okay with it. But you talk about something that's real that can show you so you can see for yourself. Goddamn. Y'all worried about the world going in, dying and shit like that. Is that the only thing we got to worry about? Because death is a final. We're trying to figure out the shit why we here. Everybody think the world is over. No, it's not. It's just your ass leaving. That's all. It's time for you to move on. Even man is over, the world gonna continue living. So while you here, do what your hands can do while you conscious of everything. Because once you gone, it's done. So I don't give a damn if you in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 100. Make it count. We're not about to sit in this dumb shit no more. Everybody wanted clicks, but ain't nobody learning shit. Ain't nobody learning shit. And this is why we go through the situation that we go through. And bananas is not even real. If you go too deep into Africa, the bananas is brown. And they have seeds. So what is that shit? These new bananas is full of worms. Come on now. Bananas were born with seeds. Everything that have seeds have life in it. This altered shit they give us with no seeds, I don't want that shit. I gotta go to the South to get a real watermelon with dark black seeds. That's real shit. Now this new shit is altered. This shit nasty as fuck. You can't even find an apple today with seeds. How the hell is you making an apple without seeds? You gotta question everything because it's bullshit. Yeah, worms. Put them up under up on that thing. It's a young man that go over there and he tastes everything, all the shit that we loves. And when he put that shit up on that goddamn thing, I was done ever since, baby. Come on, let's get some more information. This is a powerful reading today, y'all. Exposure and karma. Can't get past it. Yeah. Shit's terrible. And see, this is the thing. No facts. Never has the fact. They will make up shit and they will lie. They don't want you to know the true family. And we sitting here with no facts. We'll believe anything that they say because they said it was good. They have been lying for years. They're going to continue lying because we don't ever question nothing. We go for whatever they say. See, what happens, y'all don't ignore it because we ain't got no power. We ain't got no motherfucking power. They do whatever they want to do to us. Then we don't have no say in nothing. They want to end it out. They end it up. But the creator that I serve is just. And yeah, we're going to lose a lot of loved ones because they're about to do something again and again. They've been giving out a virus for years. Who told you that the population should not be limited? God gave us here to build and build and build. But you got rich people who want to control. How is it bothering how we live? But the creator of everything is about to stop it. See, a lot of y'all uninterested about what I'm talking about. But as y'all see the shit that's about to hit, y'all ain't seen shit yet. This new exposure that's coming out. Sit back, get ready for the ride. As y'all gonna say, Big Mama told me it's about to be ugly. You're gonna see people fighting each other in the government, everything. You're gonna see a lot of lives taken, people from the news, all type of shit, because everybody running to protect themselves. I ain't going down with you. I go down, everybody going down. Can't nobody trust nobody no more. And we gonna sit back here, the poor people, all colors. Damn. They fight with themselves. What they say about the black people. Oh, give them a gun, they'll kill themselves. Black people stand back. Say, this is not your motherfucking fight. I promise you. Has nothing. Don't you march ever again. You better never march a motherfucking one more time. What the hell we march? Y'all put yourself online for what? No, I'm going to sit my ass right here and watch Good Times. Stop getting out in shit that y'all don't control because they ain't going to fight for you. Sit back and relax. This is not your fight. It's never been our fight. It's never been our fight. But now they get to see because they effing they own up now. Now they put the shit on the news and on TV and shit now. But it's okay when we had it going on. Nobody even said nothing but our souls and shit like that. So now they get to see what we've been living forever. So guys, it's the reading for today. I hope this information gave you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back with some more powerful shit. We talked about exposure and karma. Your girl asked Big Mama Ashay.